And then we were at our main event, which was a tag team casino gauntlet match to determine who gets a title shot with the Hardley Boys. And at that point, I realized that this is going to go a while. And also, I had forgotten, when I'm watching this on DVR, I had forgotten to DVR the Modern Family that followed it. So I knew I wasn't going to see the finish. And I said, you know what? I just can't. I just can't. So, Brian, it's your duty to now tell me what happened in the tag team casino gauntlet match for the tag team title match with the Cucamonga Kids.
At Grand Slam.
At Grand Slam.
What happened was exactly what you thought would happen, what they telegraphed earlier in the show, because it sets up the Fletcher Osprey angle. They won the gauntlet. Here's the order of the tag teams that came in. Number 1, FTR. Number 2, Osprey and Fletcher. Number 3, The Righteous. Number 4, The Undisputed Kingdom of Taven and Bennett. Number 5, The Acclaimed. Number 6, the MXM Collection. Those are the former models.
Oh, boy.
Number 7, Top Flight. Number 8, the Outrunners. And number 9, the Grizzled Young Veterans, who immediately brawled on the stage with FTR, who eliminated themselves fighting with the Grizzled Young Veterans. Osprey and Fletcher versus the Bucks at Grand Slam. Is that when you pull the trigger on Callis and Fletcher turning on Osprey?
Well, one would imagine, why would you go? But then, again, you've got Osprey that you've just spent millions of dollars on, trying to elevate, instead of, people still need to be elevating him. He's only been there, what, full time, 6 months, or has it been? I don't know. What the fuck? He hasn't drawn a dime yet. At least he's the most likely to of any of Tony's recent signings, between Cody and Mercedes and Ricochet. Osprey has something, but goddamn, now he's going to be working with underneath guys that have suddenly got a tan and a new haircut. And yes, Fletcher is just all kinds of athletic, but who the fuck is he? We're not talking about Randy Orton here. So, and meanwhile, MJF is working with Garcia. And nobody would care about if they fucking lit him on fire in the town square.
No, he's not. MJF's gone. I don't know who Garcia's
Well, no, I'm saying MJF working with guys. He just did it. I'm saying you've got Osprey working with underneath guys. You got MJF working with underneath guys. You got everybody that they have that has half a name is working with underneath guys.
And again, in terms of follow-up, where was Garcia? MJF's out of action. Garcia got what Wardlow never got, which was a definitive destruction of MJF, and he's gone.
No, remember, Wardlow got the diminutive. The diminutive.
It was diminutive, that's right, yes.
He powerbombed him, pinned him 1, 2, 3, and then by the time that MJF came back from whatever that hiatus was for, he was a top guy and Wardlow was gone.
So you got that going on, the Fletcher Osprey thing. The Bucks, you talked earlier about the crowd not reacting to stuff. The Bucks are the lead heel tag team who, I mean, how do you build up someone stronger than saying they're EVPs of the company? They can do whatever they want. They beat up the boss of the company. They take over the show.
They tried to put old Kenny Olivier out of commission permanently, remember?
The crowd sits there and doesn't react. And it's a harsh reality about the reality of the Young Bucks and their appeal and lack thereof to a lot of people. Their bad booking, their tiresome matches that we've all seen over and over and over again, and the excited young fan of 10 years ago who liked them on the indies, they've got other things to do with their life now. And it's not the Young Bucks.
And they've got a better wrestling promotion now to serve as an alternative instead of the shit show run by the evil billionaire that everybody hated.
I wonder if WWE is going to do anything different now with their tag team division. If the rumors are true and they got the Lucha Brothers and the Motor City Machine Guns, even though I'm not a big Lucha Brothers style fan, That's still pretty big to have those two tag teams. When you think of the limited amount of tag teams that have been pushed anywhere over the last 10 years, those are two of them. And WWE has a chance to remake their tag team division starting now better than the AEW one. They just added the Grizzled Young Veterans who are off NXT. FTR are dead in the water. The Bucks are dead, completely dead. Osprey and Fletcher is a thing that's about to end, so it's not a thing. And then you have a bunch of tag teams, the Acclaimed, or,
they've even lost Uncle Dave. When, as they said about Walter Cronkite, when you've lost Uncle Dave, you've lost Middle America.
And then you had a couple other teams like the Outrunners who are only on like the B shows. They have no tag team division. It's awful. Taven and Bennett. Does anyone want to see Taven and Bennett?
Not anymore.
Well, that was Dynamite.